The local health unit said Guangzhou is facing its most serious situation in 3 years. Chinese health authorities said that the local infections soared by nearly 7,500 on November 7th. Guangzhou reported one-third of the new cases. Guangzhou's Haizhou district has implemented a lockdown or static management. People are working from home, and many schools and public transportation has been closed since the morning of November 5th. Traffic and services are almost at a standstill. People are not allowed to leave their homes unless necessary. If candidates for school exams cannot submit their positive COVID results, they can only wait until next year to take the exam they need. According to official data, 34,000 people have been transferred to quarantine. Many people who did not want to be locked down at home rushed out of Guangzhou the night before the lockdown. The authorities announced that they would resolutely implement their policy despite public discontent. Xu Xiang, anonymous, a resident of Baiyun district, talked to a Chinese media reporter about the situation. His testimony has been translated from Chinese. He said, "It is closed and isolated everywhere. If there is a positive case in a community, nucleic acid tests are required for everyone. It was reported in the WeChat group that there was no food or medicine at the quarantine point. Some had been moved to a psychiatric hospital and some locked in public toilets. Guangzhou is a mess. Everyone thinks it's ridiculous what happened in the Cultural Revolution. People in the future will definitely think this is ridiculous when they look back at what's happening now." Xu added that too many disasters occur due to the anti-pandemic policies. Some people have jumped off buildings, and some have died because they did not receive treatment for basic diseases. Only companies that produce test kits and anti-epidemic enforcement machines profit from this, while the economy of the whole society collapses. An Hua, anonymous, a restaurant owner in the Haizhou district of Guangzhou, told the Chinese edition of the Epoch Times, "Now the restaurants are closed and takeaway cannot be ordered. Many industries are at a standstill. Especially the owners of small and medium-sized companies are anxious and helpless. It is said that this epidemic is the most serious in 3 years. I don't even want to go out if I have nothing to do. I might get a yellow code, so it will bring me trouble." Hua also said that he sees tens of thousands of people taken in buses extended to the quarantine daily. People undergo the COVID test despite the rain. Many people who have difficulty finding a job have to eat instant noodles every day. The epidemic situation in Guangzhou is receiving significant attention from the public. It was China before communism.
Shenyun Creations, the streaming platform from Shenyun, featuring world-class dance, past programs, and all original music. Masterclasses, behind the scenes, comedy, and more. Explore shenyuncreations.com.
To cope with Beijing's clampdown on internet celebrities, retailers are shifting their strategies away from livestream superhosts. Live streamers in China used to sell billions worth of yuan in products in hours, but they gradually went offline after Chinese tax authorities knocked on their doors. Others, such as lipstick king Li Jiaqi, simply evaporated in 3 months after inadvertently stumbling on political sentiments. Sources tell Bloomberg that businesses are now evading long-term contracts with influencers and instead focusing on the short-term versions. In the past, online celebrities used to gain long-term deals typically. The People added that companies are also establishing their own studios for livestream broadcasts and developing internal influencers who are easier to manage. Several international brands have already switched to the in-house model, like Nike, L'Oreal, and Uniqlo. They have amassed more than 20 million followers on their company-run live streaming pages on Taobao, an Amazon-like platform developed by Alibaba. Local brands such as Anta sports products have also implemented the strategy. The crackdown has also ushered in the rise of digital influencers. Luxury jewelry retailer Tiffany & Co. is collaborating with Ayayi, who made her social media debut on Xiaohongshu last year. Forrester Research estimated that 20% of China's business-to-consumer firms will employ virtual personalities by 2023. Dave Xie, a Shanghai-based principal of consultancy Oliver Wyman, tells the publication, amid the recent falls of the superstar live streamers, brands are now actively speeding up the development of their own live streaming studios. Xie added that retailers are also changing to smaller platforms. The scandals have shaken customers as well. As the outlet cited a survey by consulting firm Alex Partners, 3/4 of consumers say they would watch a live stream or make purchases through the sales channel this year, down from 97% a year ago. The study gathered answers from roughly 2,000 people in China. Some shoppers said that hearing negative press about the hosts made them less interested. Jelly Li, a civil servant in Guangzhou, said her interest in live streaming has been much lower. She previously watched China's top live streamers daily to get everything from snacks, cosmetics, and dresses to shampoo. As several live streaming stars remained silent during the 11/11 Singles Day, the annual event is widely expected to report flat to moderate transactions. Furthermore, China's economy is in a downturn, and customer confidence is affected by persistent COVID lockdowns and global inflation. In the past, the extravaganza enjoyed meteoric growth since its launching in 2009 by Alibaba, with live streamers selling billions of yuan worth of products in hours. Dear viewers, our channel is now available on SafeChat. SafeChat is an online social platform that promotes free speech. Here, people can share truthful content quickly and securely. We will be presenting exclusive content on this platform, so please follow us on SafeChat for the fastest updates. The SafeChat app is now on Google Play and the App Store. Prices of pork increased in October, though the Chinese authorities have used the pork reserves to stabilize the market. On November 9th, China's National Bureau of Statistics released October's Mainland Consumer Price Index, or CPI. Data shows that the CPI rose 2.1% year-on-year in October, or 0.7 percentage points lower from September. It is noteworthy that food prices rose 7% last month, of which the cost of livestock and meat hiked 23.6%, affecting the CPI rise by about 0.72 percentage points. Among foodstuffs, pork is the heaviest weight in China's Consumer Price Index. Data shows that the price of pork skyrocketed 51.8% in October, affecting the CPI rise by about 0.64 percentage points. China is the world's largest consumer of pork, using it as a staple in a wide variety of dishes. So pork affects almost all Chinese people's livelihoods. Regarding the significant increase in the pork price, a Jiangsu netizen nicknamed 0519 Hardy teased, "Pork can only be smelled." A Beijing netizen, WBTTN1, said, "Anyway, the cafeteria has not seen pork for a long time. Pork prices have been rising recently, forcing the Chinese government to tap the national reserves to stabilize prices." In September, Beijing announced the release of a batch of frozen pork reserves to add more supplies to the market. However, meat merchants warned that the release of frozen pork reserves might only help a little, because Chinese people often prefer fresh pork to frozen. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, last month non-food prices rose 1.1% year-on-year, affecting the CPI rise by about 0.88 percentage points. The Bureau released the Industrial Producer Price, or PPI, for October on the same day. The data showed that the PPI declined 1.3% year-on-year after rising 0.9% in September.
看看，阴性不让出啊，阴性不让出啊，阴性不让出啊。
11月8号，郑州黄海科技学院的近3万名学生拖着行李集体冲出学校门岗，逃离学校。
冲上了，冲了！别冲了！
学校周边的马路上一度人满为患，出租车和接学生的私家车占满了街道。网友的聊天彩图显示，黄河科技沦陷了。还有逃离的学生说，到达郑州火车站之后，黄科大的学生全部被扣留，即使有抗原证明也不能离开。视频显示，郑州高铁站黑压压的一片，都是学生。这是继郑州富士康数万名员工逃离之后，郑州出现的又一次大规模逃亡事件。大陆媒体指出，学校因为疫情爆发，极易造成人群交叉感染。学生担心这样发展下去会发生像富士康一样的情况，归心似箭的学生只好集体冲出校门。但是目前有关报道已经被全网删除。资料显示，黄海科技学院位于河南省郑州市，是中国最大的一所民办普通高校。截至发稿，官方尚未对学生逃离事件作出回应。
这是要把看了成清空的节奏。又拉了几百人、3000人走。
处在疫情失控边缘的广州，街头随处可见隔离挡板，连日以来转运人数暴增。继珠海区沦陷之后，荔湾区从11月9号凌晨起全域封控5天，当地宣布封区、停课、停地铁。 当局声称已经启用广交会展馆用作方舱医院，会将新增感染者送往定点方舱医院。
看到没有？我们从昨天晚上5点钟、6点多钟排队，搞到现在还没吃没睡。
无休止的封控及动辄就被送进方舱，令当地的民众极为不满，纷纷上街抗议，踹破红色隔离挡板，要求解封。
呀，算了，那几晚那些逃跑的人，你看不得了，封都封死了，全城封了，今天人。
这儿有必要嘛？封个杨家坪日大炮那些都开起，坦克大炮的装甲车都开起来了。
哎，集装箱吊起来了。
视频显示，11月7号晚，重庆杨家坪开进装甲车集装箱封路。8号凌晨，重庆的多条道路围上水马，很多民众连夜开车跑路，往巴南方向的道路出现大塞车。
搞快点，24点封了，买菜都买不到哦。
恐慌的市民则深夜疯狂抢菜。还有网传视频显示，11月8号凌晨，杨家坪地区的一栋住宅楼发生火灾，消防车被围栏封在小区外面，消防员远远地看着燃烧的公寓，干着急。因为火势太大，一居民无处逃生，绝望之下从20多层高处纵身跳下，目前生死未卜。新唐人记者瑞丽综合报道。